International friends, now comes the English translation of the previous video. It is about this very small clay vessel bearing two inscriptions on it and being dated back to 5300 BC. First of all, we have to in a way acknowledge what the archaeologists who eventually excavated Dispilio in Kastoria province, northern Greece, said in an interview he had in the Rizos Pastis, let's say, the Gazette of the Communist Party of Greece. He said that this scripture, being dated back to 5300 BC, is in a more general, let's say, frame with the linear scriptures, and especially linear A. And since you can see these sides, there are these similarities, and this is the way to read it. But before that, we will come to a small, let's say, revelation about 4 signs that have not been identified in the linear B script. So number 19 is Ke, just a boy, as you know it. Number 56 is Pa, right? Number 65 is Su, and number 79 is an I, so it's a Zu or Stu. That's all about it. Now, let's come to the first reading. The first orange straight line is a Yo, as you see. Here, as you see, the yellow one is a Ve. And then this asymmetry is telling. This helps you distinguish it. So it's a Ria. Then again, symmetrical like that, Ve. And then notice that this is closed. They're not 3 triangles. They are 3 edges on a straight line, so it's a Te. Then it's a Da, a Te again, a Da, and then the whole thing is a Neo. I mean, this one, okay? So, very quickly, Iovin, Dria, Vite, Vapte Daion. Let's get the first unit first. Dria, it could be evocative form, so O Drias, or it could be an attribute in an accusative form in Iovi. So to Iovi, the one that has a lot of forests, you go, you people go, that's in the plural, or you Drias, and then you go, O Drias, you and your people go to Iovi. There's no way to tell that, okay? But even so, it's close. And then Dapte Daion. Dapto, we have seen this verb, which is to kill, to harm, even to eat, to execute, or to kill in a very punitive way. Daion. And again, we've seen this word, the one who burns. So it's probably the Iovi with the many forests. So you go to this place and kill, execute the arsonists. Anyone who dares burn our forests. That is the first text. The second text is that's an alliteration, okay? That's an alliteration. You'll see more and more repetitions of the same word root, not just the same vocale. So it's ia, lexe, iea, iasasa. The reading is quite obvious, as you see here. It's not a big problem, and you have the counterparts above it. So you can freeze it and see it yourself. Now, Ia is the poisons or the medicines. Ion is the nominative form. Lexe is you speak, you say, okay? Iea, that's an attribute for a woman who is responsible for Ea, or who has some connection to Ea, to medicines or poisons. So the one who cures people, okay? And then Iasasa, Iao is a hypothetical verb, which means I cure. It has not been found until now, of course, but its middle voice counterpart and passive voice counterpart, like Iaome, I am being cured, survived up to the classical Greek. So we know that it's after you cure, or when you cure, when you manage to cure, okay? So, O priestess, let's say, the one, O nurse, reveal the medicines when you cure. So tell us what you have used. And this is full of alliterations for a simple reason. It was some kind of a poem. It also had a poetic and probably also a kind of chant, a kind of song. Because as Hormosiades found there, he found a flute just in the place. So that it was probably a part of a text, a ritual text that was accompanied by music. So this is it. I would like to thank our kind photographer, Themis, and until next time, wish you all the best.